We are standing here in front of the European Parliament in Brussels, and this is an important time as we are facing the transatlantic trade conflict. So President Trump has imposed metal import tariffs on aluminium and steel. This includes countries such as Canada, Mexico, and the European Union, and it's very difficult to understand why, on security reasons, the President of the United States would do something like this. On the other hand, he has threatened to increase tariffs on automotive imports from Europe and elsewhere. That's also rather a strange idea in the sense that it weakens then the international division of labor and certainly will reduce prosperity and endanger international stability. We already see now that financial markets, particularly equity markets, have taken a negative hit from the announcement and the discussions of Mr. Trump. One of the problems of the Trump administration is that they really have a lack of experts. President Trump was not able to replace the roughly 4,000 political appointees of the Obama administration with his own experts. So there's a lack of about 1,000 experts in the US administration, and certainly several dozens are crucially missing in both the Treasury and in the Trade Department. It seems that there's not enough expertise on the US side to understand how dangerous this trade policy, the aggressive US trade policy really is. Certainly one should discuss about reductions of tariffs. For instance, one could think about downward transatlantic import tariff convergence. That would mean that, for instance, the US has an import tariff of 2.5% on cars, the EU on 10%. On the other hand, on SUV vehicles, the US imposes a higher import tariff than the EU. So both sides could move to the lower tariff rate. That would be a good idea. So I'm afraid that we are heading towards a lot of uncertainty and increased risk in financial markets, where an overlap of Brexit impulses, so the distortions from the UK's Brexit, rising US interest rates, and the US import tariffs would overlap, and this will then slow down global economic growth. As the US president seems determined to weaken multilateralism and the World Trade Organization respectively, I think it would be adequate that the European Union or the EU countries and the countries from Asia, particularly China and Japan, should try to defend multilateralism. This is a very important strategic aspect to avoid any falling back into the 1930s.